Hi, I'm Nancy O'Neill. Today on Suncoast FYI, we talk to Communications Coordinator Nalani Simpson with the Humane Society of Sarasota County, Cat Depot's Executive Director Shelley, Thayer, their Director of Communications Claudia Harden, Tim Thompson and Terry Rapert with the Anna Maria Island Privateers, then Kortnee, Gonzalez and Andrew Etter, owners of Echt-Architects, all next on Suncoast FYI. Nalani Simpson, Communications Coordinator with the Humane Society of Sarasota County, joins us this week with Baxter, a one-year-old Shih Tzu who is one of the shelter dogs looking for a forever home. Hi, welcome back.
Hi, thank you, Nancy.
Oh my gosh, Baxter. Hey,
yes.
sweetie. So, yeah, how did you come to find such a sweet little guy? Oh my God, his most adorable face.
Yes, so Baxter arrived at the Humane Society of Sarasota County from an overcrowded high-kill shelter.
Oh gosh.
And HSSC is the area's largest no-kill, so we actively go out and transport and rescue animals from high-kill shelters.
In the area, in the community?
Yes, he actually came from Manatee County Animal Services, so he's just right around the corner from us. And he arrived with some medical conditions. He had ringworm, he had a herniated umbilical cord, so he had to have a couple surgeries and some medicated baths, but he's doing much better.
All better
and
now. Is he ready for adoption?
Yes, now he's all ready for adoption.
Okay. Now, where do you find, find most of your animals?
Yeah, so most of the animals we receive are from in-state transfers. We get them from high-kill shelters that are overcrowded. They're having to euthanize animals. So we go in and we actively rescue those animals all around the counties, from Sarasota, Manatee, to Lee County, all the way from Miami. And then a lot of it is also owner surrenders. People can surrender their animals to the Humane Society. And then we also do a small case of emergency and hoarding situations. And we only take out-of-state animals in those emergency situations if there's flooding or a severe abuse and neglect case.
He has been, going through a little bit of troubles in his early life. What would be the best home for Baxter? Where would he be the happiest?
So despite Baxter's rough beginning, he is just an all-around great dog.
He's adorable. He's been so good.
So he really would do well in any home, from kids to cats to dogs, and he's only 9 pounds, so even apartment life would be really nice for him, as long as he can get a couple walks and some playtime in, as he still has that puppy energy.
He's very curious.
He is. He always wants to know what is going on.
So when someone comes into the Humane Society of Sarasota, what are the adoption fees or any other things that might be associated with adopting a puppy? Yeah,
so Baxter would be $85, and with that adoption fee comes, he's completely up to date on all his vaccinations. We do spay and neutering, we microchip them, we get them all registered, and we also give them a free complimentary exam to our brand new animal clinic. So you get your veterinary exam, they're all up to date and ready to be loved. And yeah, our adoption fees range anywhere from $85 to $150.
Now, is this a busier time of the year for you than others, or is it you're always looking for homes, forever homes?
Yes, we are always looking for homes. We are always looking for volunteers.
Yes, too.
Anyone who can help out.
Come in and walk the dogs, play with them.
Absolutely. We always have dogs and cats, and we love community support.
How can we help dogs like Baxter? What can we do?
Yeah, so the biggest thing is come adopt animals. We have so many homeless pets in our area, and they need homes. And if you can't adopt, come volunteer. If you can't volunteer, you can always make a donation. We rely entirely on contributions from individuals, so anything you can do, we, would love to have you as part of our team.
Well, I think he wants to get down and play. You want to come see me?
He's like, I want to go see Nancy.
Okay. All right. Well, Here he is. Take him home. Call her up. Bring him home. Oh, you're so sweet.
You'd love to kiss it.
Thanks for all your hard work. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Coming up next on Suncoast FYI, we have more furry friends in the studio, so please stay tuned. We'll be right back. Cat Depot's Executive Director, Shelley Thayer, and Director of Communications, Claudia Harden, join us again this week with some new furry friends. Welcome back.
Thank you very much.
And you have new babies here because I understand the ones that you brought last week were adopted.
Yes, good news for them. Shortly after we aired, some people came in and all 3 of them were adopted.
Oh, that's wonderful. I mean, they're just so adorable. How could you not love them? How could you not love them? Well, we were talking earlier, this is kitten season.
Yes.
And kitten season means you're going to find a lot of these little guys running and girls running around. Tell us about that a little bit, Shelley.
This is Roxanne, and this is her brother over here, Ripley. And they came in together, and they're 11 weeks old and a little bit scrawnier than usual for 11 weeks, but they were probably on the street a little bit longer on their own with their mom. And right now we have over 100 kittens, over 300 kittens actually have come in for kitten season. We're expecting over 1,000, and we really want to make our 5th year in a row in Sarasota County a no-kill year for kittens. And so we're urging everyone to, if they see moms with kittens, to give us a call at Cat Depot so we can help them out, get them off the street, including the mom. Okay,
so they should call, let you know where they've spotted them.
Yes, yes.
In the general vicinity, and you'll send someone out to pick them up.
And many times what people will do is take the kittens, think that mom's abandoned them, and then we don't get a chance to get that mom. And if we can talk with them and let them observe the kittens for a while, and then mom comes back, then we can send some help or teach them how they can help so that we can get both mom and kittens and get them into homes.
Okay. Now, I was mentioning earlier, I love black cats.
Yes.
They have a bad rap. But they're the gentlest, sweetest kittens, aren't they, Claudia?
Most definitely, most definitely. Never let the color of the fur fool you.
Yes,
in a shelter.
They're wonderful kittens, and that would be my choice, but that's just me.
Ripley's a love.
Now, I know you offer a lot of other services along with the neutering and spaying.
We do. We have the Rose Durham Cat Care Clinic. It's a discount clinic for low-cost care for people who, well, actually for everyone. But if you're having trouble getting your cat in because you can't afford traditional care, this is a place to get your cat spayed and neutered at a reduced fee and to get their vaccines and their rabies current.
Okay, so you have, so that's good to know, because once you have a furry friend, you want to ensure their health.
That's right.
Absolutely. And that's when they should come back to you at any time, right?
Exactly, and everyone should bring in their cat once a year. I think we're in the mindset that we do that for dogs, but we think, well, the cat looks okay, but they need dental care and they need regular exams just like dogs do.
Now, tell us about, you have a program that's called SOS?
Yes, from kittens to seniors. SOS is Save Our Seniors. And right now across the nation, we have a problem with older cats not being able to get into shelters. And many of our organizations, even here, if you're over 8 or 10 years old, cats are not going to get in. And this is kind of a crisis because we now know that the average age for a cat is 16, and many cats are living to 20 years of age or older. Just like people, we're taking better care of them, and they're aging more gracefully. So a 10-year-old cat is really only middle age. So we've got a program, and we have a discount program coming up that I'd like Claudia to mention for seniors.
So mid-July, the 14th, 15th, and 16th, we'll be holding our first annual Cat Depot Classics event, and that is for offering a reduced fee adoption rate for any cat over the age of 8 years old.
Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, help those poor little seniors out too, not just the kittens. Now, how else can our community, our business community, help support you?
By becoming a sponsor. We have many educational programs. By sponsoring a kittens, one of our fundraising events. There are many different routes that the community can sponsor us in.
And that's all on your website.
Yes,
Absolutely.
and I think if they can sponsor, they can donate. That's always a big help. Adopt, and not, you know, we always say adopt, don't shop. Adopt one of these wonderful little kids like this. We have, like I said, probably over 100 right now.
Okay.
And so adopt and volunteer. We always need people to take these little guys when they come in off the field. Sometimes they're not with mom and they're an orphan, and all we need, and businesses can do this as well as individuals. If they have someone's office and they want to take a little group of kittens until they're 8 weeks old, it might be a great community project or business project.
Awesome. Wonderful. Thank you again so much for being here. I hope that you find homes for these guys.
Right, I hope so too. Thank you so much for having us.
Coming up next on Suncoast FYI, we have 2 pirates in the studio to talk about an upcoming event, so please stay tuned. We have 2 pirates in the studio today, Tim Hammer Thompson and Terry Cookie Rapert with the Anna Maria Island Privateers. Welcome to the show. I can't wait to hear all about you. Are you pirates from Gasparilla?
No, we're not. A lot of people get us confused with that because of the Gasparilla event up in Tampa. But actually in the area, there's over probably 130 pirate crews.
Oh, okay.
And
lots of pirates around here.
And we are actually on Anna Maria Island, which is just up the road
Just
here.
up the road, not too far. Nice place to go this time of year.
The privateers actually have been around since 1971.
Okay.
So we've been on the island for a long time.
Okay.
We are a nonprofit organization, a 501c3. Our mission statement is Pirates for Kids and Community.
Okay, and you
that's
get
what we do.
scholarships out. I know you do
Correct.
that. But we're going to talk about something else that you're doing today. It's called Snook Adams Kids Day?
Correct.
Okay, and it has nothing to do with snooks or fishing or anything like that, right?
It does not.
Well, tell us what it is then.
Well, back in 1950, Snook Adams was the chief of police of Holmes Beach. And what he would do is the first Saturday following the end of school from the Anna Maria Island Elementary School, he would take all the kids out to the beach and throw them a picnic.
Oh.
Now back then it was like, you know, it was like 20 kids.
Yeah.
It
Now you
has
have
since
hundreds.
grown.
Yes.
So actually he did that every year until 1980. 1980, he came to the privateers and he goes, I'm getting old. I can't be doing this anymore. Would you guys take over the tradition?
Okay, now I know that, Cookie, you've only been with the organization for a couple years, but you're in charge of the events this year for the kids.
Yes, I am.
What type of events will there be?
There will be a costume contest.
It can be anything, or does it have to be pirate?
Pirate lady.
Okay, gotta be pirates, okay. And what
the
else?
kids come out. We're going to do 2 different age groups. That way they're, you know, everything you have to separate a little bit. So 2 different age groups.
So what are the age groups? Is it children of all ages up to like
12.
our age, or? No,
Yeah,
I'm
we're
just
always
kidding.
kids, aren't we? Up to 12. We're doing like if they're 1, 3 years old, up to like 6, and then 7 to 12.
Okay, so you have different events planned for
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, because we're also going to do a treasure hunt, and it wouldn't be right to put the little kids in with the older, so we'll have 2 sections for the treasure hunts. There's going to be bees buried, coins, a treasure box full of stuff.
Ooh, fun.
They're going to have a water balloon toss. Yeah.
Bring extra clothes.
Then we're going to have a beach ball musical chair like thing where
lots of fun
they go
things.
around a circle and they sit on the beach balls.
Yeah, lots of fun things. So is it just for the children from Anna Maria Island?
No.
No, it is not. It started out with just the Anna Maria Island elementary kids. But we, the privateers, because the elementary school, they end up going to the mainland, right, to high school.
Right.
we're very kids and community, and our scholarships are open to all of the graduating seniors in Manatee County.
Okay.
So when we do this event,
Yeah.
we invite all kids.
Okay. Is this a free event now?
It is absolutely free. There
Okay.
is no cost to anybody.
Okay. So you're giving back to the community.
Absolutely. It's a picnic. We're doing hot dogs, we're doing pizza, we're doing chips and soda and all of that.
Okay. And the community is donated to help with that?
Yes, they have.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, Cafe on the Beach has given us all the hot dogs and hot dogs and buns. Domino's on the Island has given us all of the pizza. You know, the local. Oh, and every at the end we actually have a water pistol fight.
Yeah.
So
Well, water pistols. Before we finish, I want to hear about this because we only have a minute. You're not going to be fighting with that, just water pistols, right?
yes.
Okay.
They're kids.
Okay. All right.
No swords.
This is why I'm called the Hammer, because I've been carrying this for over 16 years.
Okay, so water pistol fights. That would be
Water
a lot of
pistol.
fun. Where can our viewers go to find out more information? Because this sounds like a lot of fun.
Well, the first thing you can do is watch FYI.
Okay.
And they'll get all that information. We do have a website.
Okay.
www.amiprivateers.org.
All right.
We do have a Facebook page.
Okay.
So find us on Facebook.
All right.
Or if all else fails, you can call Cookie.
Okay.
And your number?
941-705-0199.
Awesome.
I have her on speed dial.
Okay, all right. I bet you do. She's a busy lady. Thank you. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you.
Can you give us a pirate's arr?
Arr.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you.
Coming up next on Suncoast FYI, we talk to local architects and find out how they can help you with your next project. So please stay with us. Our last guests this week come to us from Echt-Architects. Owners and architects Kortnee Gonzalez and Andrew Etter are here today to tell us more about the benefits of using an architect for your projects. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm really fascinated about, I went on your website, I saw the things that you did, and oh my gosh, they're just gorgeous. So how does an architect benefit someone's project?
Well, that's a great question. The architect brings the artistry to the building process. Design really matters and details matter.
Absolutely. Now, when you're going to meet with your clients, okay, they're going to have some ideas, and you kind of go from there, lead them in different directions on what you would suggest based on what types of things do you ask them?
What types of questions do we ask our clients?
Yeah.
That's really important to know. So we have a personalized approach to every single project. We really try to get to know our clients. We find that most clients actually, they communicate in terms of feelings and moments. So somebody might say to us, when I'm standing at the kitchen sink, I want to be able to look into my backyard and see my grandkids playing. And so it's our job as architects to really connect those moments and feelings into just this beautiful vision and tapestry of spatial relationships.
Yeah, we ask them how they live and what they love and how they want to use the space and live in the space. And that's all really important, the feeling of it.
Sure, sure. So it's, and nature comes into play when you're doing this. Like you said, they want to look out in their backyard. How do you, you know, obviously this may be something a little more difficult to achieve with people because of their location. So what type of nature things can you bring in to give them that feeling?
Well, we're always trying to celebrate gestures of bringing nature into the architecture, and we look at doors and windows as kind of the connections to the outdoors, and it frames the outdoors sort of like artwork mounted on the wall or something like that.
Definitely, and you know, architecture has to have a conversation with nature, so whether it's the sunlight or the water, natural light has a huge impact on how we feel in a space.
Absolutely.
And similarly, water has an impact on our feeling, but also on the actual architecture itself. I mean, we know here in Florida that flooding happens all the time, and so sometimes architecture actually ends up getting elevated off of the ground because of that.
Now, what experience, what kind of benefits do your clients experience from using you, getting you involved, and not just, you know, saying having a floor plan drawn up?
Oh,
why do you make it special?
That's a great question. So we work hard to demystify the process and to make it personalized for our clients. And we really dive into what it is that they're trying to achieve on a project.
Yeah, we're advocates on behalf of the client, and we're team leaders for the projects. We've led a lot of project teams locally and internationally, and have a lot of experience with high-profile clients as well.
Okay. So you work with a lot of higher-end clientele, both residential, commercial, a little bit of both?
Yeah, a little bit of both. And you know, sometimes working with those high-profile clients requires a little bit of being discreet on our end, which we don't have a problem doing at all. It's whatever is important to the people that we're working with.
So, being both very young architects, how can architects make our world a better place?
That's a great question. I think just in general, by crafting the environment, they make the world a better place. So when architects bring balance and rhythm and symmetry and things like that, it can really make the world a more pleasant place to experience and live in and move through.
Yeah. And we also have the opportunity to really have an impact on our community too. If we sort of volunteer our time with local organizations and charities, for instance, Andrew and I work with the Boys and Girls Club locally.
Wonderful.
Then we have a chance to have an impact there. But also just simple things like deciding to specify reuse and recycling of materials. That can have a huge impact on the world we live in as well.
Yes, it can.
Yeah.
Yes, it can, and I'm glad to hear that you do that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Wish you the best. Thanks. Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of Suncoast FYI. We'll return after a short break. Coming up this week on the Suncoast, the Privateers host Snook Adams Kids Day tomorrow, June 3rd, at the Bayfront Park on Anna Maria Island. This is a free event. Oslo's repertory 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea performances will begin June 7th and run through July 1st. If you're a runner, on June 7th, Fleet Feet Sports will be coordinating a 5K race off South Osprey Avenue in Sarasota. The Big Run race starts at 6 p.m. and costs $20 per person. Music Compound will be hosting a free summertime concert on June 9th from 6 to 8 p.m. at their business location, featuring talented students. You can also look forward to the Sarasota Music Festival from June 8th through the 24th and the 2017 Savor Sarasota Restaurant Week from June 1st through the 14th. If you would like to promote your business or community event on Suncoast FYI, we would love to hear from you. Just call our sales department at 941-361-4639. To view previous episodes, go to snnTV.com under Programming. I'm Nancy O'Neill, and I'll see you next Friday on Suncoast FYI.